Rosa has been having nightmares about her father. He had killed someone and was sentenced to death by hanging. Her mother rushes in to comfort her, explaining that her father did a terrible thing and had to face the consequences. That's why they moved to a different state and enrolled Rosa in a new school. She reminds her to prepare for school. At school, a rumor spreads that Olive's father was actually his stepfather. The gossip affects Olive deeply. Cassie tries to encourage him, but he doesn't seem interested in her. Meanwhile, Alex has been trying to get Angel's attention for a while, but she always rejects him. Eventually, Angel and Alex pretend to be a couple so that Angel can make Olive jealous after breaking up with him. Alex, however, wants a real relationship, but Angel refuses. She enjoys watching Olive struggle emotionally, especially when he constantly tells Cassie to leave him alone. Angel confronts Cassie and tells her to stop being desperate for Olive, claiming she's moved on and now has Alex as her boyfriend. Cassie laughs and tells her that everyone knows the relationship is fake and just a ploy to get Olive back. Later, Olive walks into class and goes straight to his locker to nap. Cassie approaches him at his desk to talk. Some students gossip about how desperate she is, while others play around. Angel arrives and, as usual, pretends to be Alex's girlfriend. Madam Sharon, the class teacher, walks in with Rosa and introduces her to the class. She instructs Cassie to return to her usual seat. Victor makes a joke about Cassie being desperate, but Cassie quickly responds, telling him he shouldn't speak since he's on scholarship while the rest are rich. The teacher intervenes and tells Rosa to sit next to Olive. Madam Sharon begins reading out the students' results, starting from the bottom. She calls out Cassie, then Lola, and finally Olive as the last in class. She hands Olive his results and asks him to see her in her office. She then calls the top 3 students, Jide, Angel, and, as expected, Victor, who already knew he was first. Madam Sharon gives them an assignment and leaves. During break, Lola blocks Rosa's path and says Angel wants to see her immediately. Rosa responds that if Angel wants her, she should come directly since she knows where she sits. Lola warns her that Angel is someone not to be messed with and threatens to drag Rosa to her. Rosa pushes Lola aside and tells her to pass the message on to Angel. Rosa then meets Olive in the hallway and asks why he hasn't gone to eat like everyone else. Olive simply stares at her and walks away, leaving Rosa confused. Later, Angel approaches Rosa and asks why she ignored her summons. Rosa replies that she was busy. Angel warns her that every school has a queen bee and she's that girl. Cassie walks up just then and offers Angel a soda, saying she wants to be friends. Since Angel has few friends, she accepts. In chemistry class, Mr. Rouge tells everyone to bring out their textbooks. Victor doesn't have his and is sent out. Rosa also doesn't have one. Cassie tries to explain that Rosa is new, but the teacher doesn't listen and sends her out. While Rosa packs her bag, Olive gives her his textbook and chooses to go outside instead. The teacher mocks him, calling him Romeo, and continues teaching. After school, Olive returns home depressed. He tells his mother that he had trusted Angel with his secret that the man who died wasn't his real father and that Angel betrayed him. On the day of the funeral, Angel went to a party and cheated on him with Alex. Later, she told everyone about his secret. His mother encourages him to stay strong and let go of the past. That evening, Rosa's mother asks how her first day at school went. Rosa says she made a friend and met a mean boy who doesn't talk to anyone but surprisingly gave her his textbook. She suspects he just wanted to skip class. Her mother asks if the boy is handsome. Rosa admits he is, but insists she's not interested. The next day, Rosa returns the book and thanks Olive. He takes it without saying anything. Cassie walks up to Rosa, who asks why Olive always seems to be in a bad mood. Cassie explains that Angel broke up with him and that someone anonymously posted on the school blog that the man who died wasn't his biological father. Alex approaches Angel and says he's tired of pretending and wants a real relationship. Angel says he's beneath her and that she only kissed him at the party because she was drunk. She insists they'll keep pretending until Olive comes crawling back to her. Alex gives her a 1-week ultimatum: either they become a real couple, or he'll move on. During chemistry, Mr. Rouge dictates notes too fast for the students. They complain, but he ignores them and gives an assignment. Angel, writing quickly, offers Olive her book to copy from, but before he can take it, Cassie grabs it and promises to copy the notes for him herself. Seeing an opportunity, Alex flirts with Rosa and gives her his number, which makes Angel jealous. Later, Cassie tells Olive she copied the notes but says it will cost him. She invites him to her cousin's birthday party, but Olive refuses, saying he didn't ask her to help and she should just leave the book on his desk or accept payment. While Rosa and Cassie are talking, Victor approaches. Cassie despises him because he's on scholarship, and Victor dislikes her arrogance. He asks Rosa for money. Cassie tells her not to help him, but Rosa does anyway. Cassie gets upset and walks away. Later, she confronts Rosa and says she should have supported her. Rosa explains that she didn't mean to offend her. Cassie tells her that, as friends, Rosa should consider her enemies as her own, meaning she shouldn't talk to Victor, Sharon, or Alex. Rosa agrees reluctantly but doesn't like the idea. Alex keeps trying to get Rosa's attention, but Cassie always interrupts, and Angel jealously pulls him away. Cassie and Rosa's friendship grows stronger. Rosa takes her to meet her mother, who warmly welcomes them. While playing upstairs, Cassie asks why Rosa never talks about her father. Rosa avoids the topic. Cassie gives her a bracelet to celebrate their growing friendship. One day, Madame Sharon assigns group work where everyone depends on each other. Cassie, Victor, Olive, and Rosa are placed in one group. Cassie complains about being grouped with Victor, and Alex complains about being with Angel, but the teacher refuses to change her decision. Later, Angel apologizes to Olive for revealing his secret and cheating. Olive forgives her but says he wants nothing more to do with her. The group project goes well. They help each other and sometimes Rosa leads the discussions. That's when Olive starts to notice her beauty and develops feelings. Rosa invites the group to her house. Her mother welcomes them and brings snacks. After preparing, they sit for their exams. It's Rosa's birthday. Her mother surprises her with a gift and encourages her to invite her study group over. Rosa says they aren't friends, just group mates, but her mother insists, especially suggesting Victor, whom she finds funny. At school, Alex brings Rosa flowers. Cassie also gives her a gift. Victor leads the class in singing, "Happy Birthday." Rosa invites them all to her party. Madame Sharon arrives to announce the group results. Victor's group comes first, and although he doesn't celebrate, the rest of the group is excited. When individual results are announced, Rosa beats Victor to become top of the class. He's not happy about it. Rosa approaches Victor and asks why he changed after the results. He says that coming from a poor background, his only worth in the school is being the best student. Losing that spot means risking his scholarship to university. Rosa tells him she didn't come to compete with anyone and he should see it as healthy competition. At the party, Rosa's mother gives the teens space to enjoy themselves. Victor decides to become the MC of the party. They make a toast to the birthday girl. Surprisingly, Angel also shows up. While Olive and Rosa are dancing, Alex cuts in and pulls Rosa aside to dance with her. Seeing an opportunity, Cassie makes a move to seduce Olive. She tells him how much she loves him, but Olive tells her he doesn't feel the same way. That's when Angel steps in to shoot her shot at Olive. Cassie gets angry, and the two start a fight. Rosa steps in to separate them. She reminds them that the party is for her and asks them to keep a truce until it's over. Hours later, they decide to play a game called Spin the Bottle. The bottle lands on Alex, and she chooses truth. Cassie asks if her relationship with Angel was real. Alex admits that they were just pretending to make Olive jealous after he broke up with her, even though she had told everyone she dumped him. Next, the bottle lands on Cassie, and she is dared to kiss any guy she likes. She stands up to kiss Olive, but he stops her and decides to pay the fine instead, saying he won't kiss her. Victor spins the bottle one more time. This time, it points at Olive. He chooses dare and is told to kiss the foot of the girl he truly likes for 10 seconds. Olive stands up and walks over to Rosa. Cassie and Angel are shocked and furious. They storm out. Rosa and Olive start dating. They call to check on each other and even play together in class while the teacher is teaching. Olive teaches Rosa how to ride a bike. Cassie is unhappy about their blossoming relationship and so is Alex. Alex confronts Olive and asks why he kissed Rosa's foot. Olive tells him he isn't trying to get back at him for dating Angel. He says what he feels for Rosa is real and he isn't playing with her feelings. One day, while going home, Rosa waits for Cassie, but Cassie is jealous, especially after seeing her with Olive. Finally, Rosa gets a chance to speak with Cassie. Cassie accuses her of betraying their friendship by dating Olive. She even takes back the bracelet she gave her and calls her a cheap girl. Later, As Rosa walks home, Olive approaches her and asks what's wrong. Rosa tells him that their relationship has cost her friendships, and now she's being called cheap just for being his girlfriend. She says she doesn't want the relationship to continue. Olive tells her he has no feelings for anyone else. He was depressed before, but ever since he got to know her, she's been the joy of his life. He tells her he'll be expecting her at his house over the weekend, and if she doesn't show up, he'll assume the relationship is over. Rosa sees Victor crying and asks what's wrong. Overwhelmed, she takes him to her house. Victor tells Rosa's mother that he took his own mother to rehab because of her drinking. Rosa's mother comforts him and tells him not to feel guilty. She asks about his father, and Victor says he never met him. His father got his mother pregnant, asked her to abort, and left with his family to another town. Rosa's mother is touched and tells Victor he can stay with them until his mother returns from rehab. That weekend, Rosa visits Olive. She tells him she likes him too and doesn't want their relationship to end because of others' opinions. Olive even asks her to be his girlfriend. They enjoy each other's company, playing PlayStation. Olive's mother is happy to see her son smile again after so long. One day, while chatting with Olive, Rosa receives a card. Then Alex walks in and says it's from him. Rosa rejects him, saying she already has Olive, the love of her life. It's the annual parent meeting at school. Rosa's mother attends on behalf of both Rosa and Victor. Olive's mother thanks Rosa for being there for her son. His performance has improved since they started dating. But when Rosa tries to introduce her mother to Olive's mother, there's a shocking revelation. Olive's mother recognizes her. She says, "That's Lawrence Jabu's wife, the man who killed your father. He was hanged for it. I saw her in court." She begins shouting, calling Rosa's mother a murderer. Humiliated, Rosa, Victor, and her mother leave. The scene shifts to Victor in his room, staring at the only photo he has of his father. Written on the back is the name Lawrence Jabu. He approaches Rosa's mother and says he thinks Rosa is his sister. Shocked, Rosa's mother agrees to do a DNA test. Olive is devastated. The love of his life is the daughter of the man who killed his father. He doesn't know what to do. At school, a video of Olive's mother yelling at Rosa goes viral. When Rosa arrives at her desk, she finds it vandalized with the word murderer, and students start calling her that. Days later, Rosa's mother returns with the DNA results. Rosa and Victor are indeed siblings. She accepts Victor as her son and promises to care for him. In the final scene, Olive waits outside Rosa's gate. When she comes out, he tells her he doesn't care what people think about her father. All that matters is their love. The movie ends with the two of them hugging.